Hi, my name's Jennifer Christian with Crosby Scholars. Welcome to Planning Your Path and exploring that question that you will hear in high school. What do you want to do after high school? So we are going to explore planning your path and really looking at kind of three big areas. Number one, learning more about you. Number two, giving it a test drive or trying it out. And number three, digging a little deeper. So those three areas to help answer the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? So looking at the first one, learning more about you. And Crosby Scholars has a lot of information and resources available for you right on our website. And that web address is www.crosbyscholarsIredell.org. And if you scroll down, you'll see some graduation caps and tassels, and that area says forms and resources. And we've got at least, 10 or a dozen different personality profiles to learn more about you. And there are personality profiles, there are career profiles underneath that heading. And they're based on the Holland Code and based on Myers-Briggs. And many of them then connect and link up to a certain occupation, a certain career choice, or a cluster of potential areas of interest for you. And that is a great place to start, learning more about you, what makes you tick, an aptitude that you might have, or an interest that you might have. Because why not pursue something that is of interest, right? And then when you're studying more about it, learning more about it, or even working in that area, it's something that you enjoy. So after learning about yourself, give it a test drive. You can do a day in the life of a particular job. We had a parent who shared a story that her daughter was in college, had a particular major, and wasn't sure that she had selected the right one. She was considering advertising, maybe working for a nonprofit, maybe marketing, maybe architecture. And the parent put out a Facebook post asking if there was anyone that would be willing to allow their daughter to shadow them in these different career areas. And she went out and shadowed at least two people, went out for coffee with another, and that really kind of solidified for her what she wanted to do, what she wanted to study, what kind of what field she wanted to work in. Certainly volunteering is another way to give something a test drive and try it out. And part of the reasons that Crosby Scholars has you do 2 hours at least of community service per year is really to get a sense of maybe discovering a certain area of passion for you. As equally important, you may find something that you are not interested in, and that is good to know as well. Taking a particular class in high school, chatted with a parent who their junior in high school was going to take an Adobe class. The schedule got changed at the last minute. They ended up in a drafting class that they love. And now that student is considering that as an area of study. She might want that to be her major. So she's exploring that, what jobs would be tied to that, or opportunities might exist if that was something that she studied. And then what colleges, I'm kind of exploring what colleges might offer that as far as a major is concerned. And then creating a college list and thinking about where to maybe apply to. And then certainly a part-time job or an internship is another great way to give something a test drive. If you can find an internship, paid or unpaid, in a particular field. And there are so many virtual opportunities these days. So if there isn't something right where you live, if something that you're interested in is a little further away, don't let that deter you. Explore that and give it a try. And then lastly, digging a little deeper, attending a college fair at school, you may find out that they have a cool study abroad program. They may have a combination of a work and study program where you are actually working in that field. All kinds of things that you can learn about different options. And I would say now more than any other time, colleges have a variety of options. It's not just that traditional college experience. Certainly taking a tour Whether you're considering a job after high school or a college or the military, to get a tour and learn more, whether that's in person or virtual, and there are lots of virtual tour opportunities. Take advantage of that. You're exploring something that you are interested in and may want to spend more time on or spend time doing. So invest that time chatting with a teacher or an adult that works in a field that you're interested in. Again, having that conversation, it doesn't have to be a complete day-long shadowing experience, but just having a conversation, a Zoom call, a FaceTime call, a quick phone call, asking them some questions. An appointment with your guidance counselor is always a great idea. And then again, digging a little deeper, if there's an open house with a military day at your school and that's of interest to you, or jobs with the federal government, whatever it might be, go ahead and explore that. And it's just a cool way to dig a little bit deeper to help you find your path. So thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing you again. All right. Thanks.